Hey, what's up? Probably wondering, a little random video. I've been playing some My NBA on NBA 2K22. I know with NBA 2K23 coming out, I started up in my league. I've gotten some games into it, and I'm in the month of November. I thought it'd be interesting to add some random suspensions to the equation, just to throw a little curveball into the season. So, what we have here, we have four suspensions. Larry Nance is suspended, Tyler Herro is suspended, Saban Lee is suspended, and Jordan Clarkson is suspended, but he has the shortest suspension of all of them. Now, probably wondering, how did you get this done? Well, on my phone, I have a random number generator app, and the formula that I'm using goes as follows. So the first step is that I have 5 numbers drawn up between 1 and 30. So when I hit the generate button, any numbers, and they don't repeat, so any numbers between 1 and 30 will pop up. And how I distinguish which team is which is by the order that they're listed in when you go to the roster settings. So you see that the 76, I think, what's it, 76ers are 1, and then so on and so on. I think they go by the team's nickname, not by the city that they represent. So I get 5 of those numbers. Then the next step is I pick the roster spot, and that's between 1 and 15. I think 15 players is the most you can have on your roster. I could be wrong. Who knows? Well, I could easily find that out, but I'm being lazy. And I have it set to 5 numbers between 1 and 15, and I hit generate, and that gives me 5 numbers. Now, what I did afterwards, I found out which teams they were and which players they were. And like I said, originally there were 5 teams. One team got off the hook because, and you'll see why. So the first team I picked was team number 9, and that wound up being Tyler Herro. Just to use this as an example. So he was number 3 on the roster spot. Now, number 3 on the roster spot, when you see the roster screen, it goes by overall by default. That's what I went by. So he was the 3rd man on the roster according to the overall, according to these rosters that I'm using. And after that, I just picked how many days between 1 and 30. And he got, I forgot what he got. He got, let's see, it says 2 to 4 weeks. So basically, he got like 20 something days, or 14, or I forgot how many exactly he got, but his suspension is 2 to 4 weeks. That's the way 2K has everything listed. So what I did, so Tyler Herro is an example of what I did initially. What I'm going to do from now on, now first of all, these suspensions, I'm only doing this randomly once per month. And I'm actually going to reduce the number of teams each month. Like, okay, November, 5 teams. December, 4 teams. January, 3 teams. February, 2 teams. And March, maybe just 1 team that I'll do this with, that I'll pick. Of course, I'm not picking the teams. This random generator app is picking the teams. And what I'm going to do from here on out is that once the teams are picked and the roster spots are picked, I'm going to give them a test result. 1 being positive, so they failed the test, and 0 being negative, meaning they passed the test. Follow me? Okay. And then I will dole out how many days I'll. Now I also have to keep track of who's been suspended because it will be a progressive suspension system if it's the same person that gets suspended. So I would think that, okay, first offense between 1 and 30 days, random number suspension. After, if you get suspended a second time, it's going to be 30, and it's going to be a number between 30 and, let's say, 80 days. And then so on. And then whatever amounts to the season for the third offense would be for the season if you get picked a third time. So that's the progressive system that I'm looking at. So that's all I wanted to talk about, just randomly, just bringing up NBA 2K22 in the last months of it as I played through my league. All right, hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, you can hit me up on Twitter. If I choose to respond, I'll respond. Or you can comment below on in the comment section. So other than that, you guys have a good night, day, whatever time of day you're viewing this video. And I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.